We are rapidly running out of time. The growing season is just about to be upon us. So now you've really got to get your plot set up and ready for the new season. So as you can see behind me in this far corner of my plot, this is where I've been dumping everything. This is where the rest of the plot is looking nice, but I've still got this to tidy up. So today I'm going to clear all of this, or that's the plan anyway, and really get this looking nicely. I have just put up my new pergola and I want that to be a visual paradise, somewhere I can sit and look out across my plot without just seeing all of this rubbish behind me. So I'm going to get cracking. If you want to stick around till the end, I'll show you what's already started to grow. We've got the fruit trees are budding, we've got the flowers coming up, and it's all just beginning. I can feel it now. We're nearly there. We're practically in spring, and we're going to get going this year. So I'm going to get started clearing this mess behind me. Okay, so some progress being made. I'm going to bring you over to the arbor now. So I found a old greenhouse, which I think I can probably salvage. It's just probably not one for this year. But over here is beginning now to get cleared. So I've got a load of wood, which will be to help fix this fence here. But in the meantime, these brambles, all these blackberries, they're all dead. They need clearing. So that's what I'm going to be getting up to now, chopping all that out. And then these pieces I'll be able to at least stack in this corner for now. But it is just beginning to look a little bit tidier. Can't beat a good hedge trimmer, battery powered. Right, apologies shooting directly into the sun, but there's no other way to show this. So this is all the brambles. I've chopped them all off and we're going to try and pull all this out now. So time for the thicker gloves, actually 2 pairs of gloves, because these brambles are spiky. If I can squeeze this on. Okay, let's see if it just comes out. As you can see just how spiky this is. Hopefully that's focusing, but really spiky. Now let's just see. So I've started to clear this area. Just give me a bit more space. There's an old box type thing there. I don't know where that's holding up some of that fence. And then there's barbed wire in here. I've just got to be a little bit careful, clear what I can, and then hopefully later on in the year I'll be able to put this fence back up. But apparently we do have new neighbours coming to take over this plot. All I can say is good luck to them, because that is overgrown beyond belief. It's very similar to what my plot was like when I first took it on, but either way it's a lot of work, and I'm now 10 years on. That's why it looks so lovely now. Okay, more than happy with clearing this area. Try and get out the sun's glare even. So now I've just cleared this. So this fence does need repairing, but that will be for another day. And then all these panels I've got to be used for whatever. I'm just going to pile them up there now. And then at least they're out the way. Because above here, these are all my blackberries. They all cascade over the top and then literally come down here. So the more of this old dead I can remove, the better. I really don't want to move this old wooden box thing, because this fence might just fall completely down, which I don't really want to have to repair that today. So I think trim a bit more of that, move these, and then move this greenhouse somewhere. And then this area will definitely look much more tidy compared to how it was. And then when I sit Here underneath my lovely new pergola, as you can hopefully see, it's beginning to look a lot nicer than it was earlier. Okay, I am now much happier with this. I know it still looks like there's a few things just being dumped along the back, but I've kind of made a little bit of a makeshift fence for now. Just all that can stay over here. But when I spin round this way, this is what we do it for. This, on days like this, you just cannot beat getting down to the allotment. So as promised, now I'm just going to take you around for a quick tour to see what is growing and what's already starting to shine. So I'm going to start with this raised bed at the back of my greenhouse, and we've got the elephant garlic. I put 5 cloves in, and I've got 5 plants that I've actually already taken. This is my Chilean guava. Lovely, lovely leaves. I put this outside now. It did spend most of the winter in the greenhouse, just protecting it slightly, but that is not long going to be starting to come out in nice blossom. I've got my yellow fritilia just about to come out. Do love a fritilia. Coming over to the soft fruit bed, and we've got the raspberries already starting. Not much life on the gooseberries yet, but you can see just a few little green leaves are starting on there. My pear tree, yeah, buds are just beginning to open. Won't be long till that's in full blossom. Now, ignore the old greenhouse at the back over there, still haven't decided what to do with it. But here is the rhubarb. Rhubarb is looking rather nice. Look at the colour of that. That is absolutely perfect. I didn't even cover it this year to try and force it. Didn't need to. Look at the size of it. The daffodils, I do love a good daffodil. They've come out nicely. Beautiful daffodils. In front of me here is the honeyberry. Now, this is a shrub you really, or fruit bush you really should try growing. These honeyberries, they're like a blueberry, just a bit more elongated. But these are one of the first fruits to actually fruit. So you can see the buds are all over that already. And that won't be long until we've got honeyberries galore. Here's my peach tree. I got 3 peaches last year. Sadly, as I came to eat them, the birds beat me to it. So I'm going to have to cover them a bit better this time. But we've already got the blossom, which is looking nice. Next to it, hopefully if I come up here, you'll be able to see it. That is my apricot tree. I've never, ever had so much blossom on the apricot before. And it might be because I didn't trim it this year. Normally I trim it in the winter, but I found out that you do not trim a stone fruit until middle to late summer. But look at these are already out. The bees will be loving these blossom, and then before long I'll have apricots again. I do actually get apricots. I beat the birds to them, so they are fantastic. Everyone should have an apricot as well. Then I put here's my little path, and I did put some daffodil bulbs in the autumn, just as a little walkway, and they've all come out nicely. And then just coming over to the fig trees, they're starting to bud. There's the little fig next to it, and then these will all be the leaves. Won't be long until they're all coming out. And then my apple tree, this is the Brayburn. Again, we've got a few buds just starting to show on them. Come through the archway, and I'll just show you my kiwi vine. It loves it in this corner. Really, really warm against the corrugated iron. And then last year I got my first kiwis ever. They're only little, but they were perfectly formed little kiwis. So I'm hoping we get a repeat again this year and get a few more kiwis. Okay, just something a little bit different this time. It is starting to become spring, so everything's going to get growing again. This is your last time to do those tidy up jobs, because believe you me, once everything starts growing and you need to start weeding and caring for your plants, you won't have time to do these tidy up jobs. So it's a good job done. I'm happy with it, and I can start cracking on now Next video will be me sowing some more seeds. So if you haven't, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care everyone. Bye now.